Hello, everyone. I have a confession to make. I had a very embarrassing moment at a dinner party last night.
Oh no. Did you spill soup on someone?
No, nothing like that. I was sitting next to a tourist who was visiting for the first time. He turned to me and asked the most simple question in the world. So, tell me about your country. What is it really like?
The open-ended question. That can be terrifying.
It was. My mind went completely blank. I panicked. I just said, it is nice. It has good weather, and the people are friendly.
Ouch. Nice, good, and friendly. The three most boring words in the English language.
I know. I sounded like a robot. I realized that even though I live here, I don't have the sophisticated vocabulary to describe the feeling of my home.
Don't worry, this is very common. We often struggle to describe things that are familiar to us. But we can fix this. We need to upgrade you from basic English to descriptive English.
Please help me. I don't want to be boring at the next party.
Okay, to answer this question well, you need a strategy. We are going to use the 4 pillars of description. The first 2 pillars are the landscape and the vibe.
Okay, let's start with the landscape. That's just geography, right?
Yes, but you need to be specific. Do not just say, "It is beautiful." That implies nothing. You need to paint a picture of the terrain and the climate.
Terrain. That means the physical land, mountains, rivers, etc.
Correct. For example, if your country has a lot of different environments, you should use the word diverse.
Diverse. So I can say, geographically, my country is very diverse.
Exactly. Then you explain the contrast. You might say, "To the north we have rugged mountains, but the south is known for its pristine coastlines."
Oh, rugged and pristine. Those are strong words. Rugged sounds wild and rough, and pristine sounds clean and untouched.
Precisely. If you live in a city-state or a very developed place, you might describe the metropolitan areas. You could say, "It is a concrete jungle with a futuristic skyline."
Concrete jungle. I love that idiom. It sounds busy and exciting. What about the weather? I just said it is hot.
Try to talk about the seasons. Does your country have 4 distinct seasons, or is it tropical and humid year-round?
Okay, so instead of it rains a lot, I could say we have a monsoon season, so everything is very lush and green.
Lush is a fantastic word for nature. It means thick, healthy vegetation. Okay, so that is the landscape. Now let's move to pillar 2, the vibe.
The vibe. This is about the people and the culture.
Yes. And please, speaker 1, do not just say friendly.
I promise I won't. But what is better than friendly?
Talk about the social structure. Is the society individualistic or collectivist?
Can you explain the difference?
An individualistic culture focuses on personal independence. Think of New York or London. A collectivist culture focuses on the group and the family.
Ah, I see. So I could say we have a very close-knit society where family is the most important thing.
Close-knit is a beautiful adjective. It implies strong connections. You can also describe the energy. Is it fast-paced or laid back?
Laid back means relaxed, right? Like no stress?
Exactly. If you're from a Mediterranean or a Caribbean culture, you might say, "The lifestyle is very laid back. We believe in working to live, not living to work."
I like that. But what if it's a busy industrial country?
Then use the phrase hustle and bustle. You can say, "The cities are full of hustle and bustle. The energy is infectious."
Infectious energy. That means the energy spreads to you. I love that. Okay, I have diverse landscape, pristine coastlines, and a close-knit, laid-back vibe.
You are already sounding much more like a local expert.
I feel better. But Paul, we are missing the absolute most important part of my country, the thing everyone actually cares about.
Let me guess. The food?
Yes, the food.
Okay, settle down. We have covered the landscape and the people. But let's be honest. You cannot describe a country without talking about the most important thing, the cuisine. This brings us to pillar 3, the flavors.
I have been waiting for this. I love talking about food. My instinct is just to tell people the food is yummy, but I have a feeling you are going to yell at me if I say that.
I won't yell, but I will definitely correct you. Yummy is for children. It's what a 5-year-old says about a lollipop. We are adults. We need adult adjectives. You need to be able to describe the flavor profile.
Flavor profile. That sounds scientific, like I'm a chef.
It makes you sound sophisticated. A flavor profile breaks down the balance of the dish. So start with the basics. Is it spicy, sweet, sour?
It's definitely spicy, but it's not just painful spicy. It has a lot of flavor.
Good distinction. If it is just hot, we say it is fiery or it has a kick. But if it is spicy because of herbs and spices, we call it aromatic.
Aromatic. I like that. It appeals to the sense of smell.
Exactly. Now let's go deeper. Is the food rich and hearty, or is it light and fresh?
What defines rich food?
Rich food is usually heavy or indulgent. Think of creamy French sauces, heavy meat stews, or pasta with lots of cheese, food that makes you want to take a nap afterwards. Hearty usually refers to comfort food, like a thick potato soup. It fills you up. It's ideal for cold climates.
Ah, I see. No, my country is much hotter. If you eat heavy cream there, you will pass out. Our food is definitely lighter. We use a lot of lime, herbs, and raw vegetables.
Perfect. Then you would describe it as zesty or tangy.
Zesty. That sounds like citrus.
Precisely. It implies a fresh, acidic kick like lemon, lime, or vinegar. It wakes up the palate. Now let's talk about texture. Foreigners love to know about texture. Is the meat succulent?
Succulent? I've read that word on cooking shows. It means juicy, right?
Yes. Succulent means moist and tasty, usually referring to cooked meat. The opposite would be dry or tough, which you never want to say. And what about the vegetables? Are they mushy?
No, they're usually fresh and, what's the word? Like when you bite an apple?
Crisp or crunchy. So you could say, we are famous for our zesty salads with crisp vegetables and succulent grilled chicken.
That sounds delicious. I want to eat that right now.
Me too. Now, let's zoom out a bit. Is your cuisine purely traditional, or has it changed over time?
Well, it's mostly traditional, but we've had a lot of people move to our country over the centuries. So there are influences from everywhere.
That is gold. You can call your country a melting pot of flavors.
A melting pot? That means a mix of different cultures blending together.
Yes, you can say, our cuisine is a melting pot of indigenous ingredients and colonial influences, resulting in a unique fusion.
Fusion. That makes me sound like a historian.
It provides context. It tells the listener why the food tastes the way it does. Now, tell me about the dining atmosphere. Do people sit quietly with their own plates?
No way. Food is a social event. We put everything in the middle of the table and everyone takes what they want.
Excellent. We call that communal dining, or family style. You should mention that because it tells tourists about the hospitality. You can say, dining here is a communal experience. We share platters meant for the whole table.
That sounds very welcoming. But what if they want to eat on the street?
Ah, the street food scene. This is crucial for travelers. Is it safe? Is it good?
It is the best food in the country, but it is chaotic.
Then describe it as a vibrant street food scene. Tell them to look for signature dishes at the bustling night markets.
Bustling. That means busy and energetic.
Yes, it turns the chaos into a positive thing. Instead of crowded and noisy, it becomes bustling and vibrant. But I have to ask, Is there one weird food that foreigners might be scared to eat?
Oh, absolutely. We have a fermented bean dish that smells, well, it smells like old socks.
Okay, do not say old socks. We call that an acquired taste.
An acquired taste, meaning you have to try it a few times to start liking it.
Exactly. It's a polite warning. You say, this local delicacy is an acquired taste, but the locals swear by it.
The locals swear by it? I like that idiom. It means they promise it is good.
Precisely. Okay, let's move to the final section. Pillar 4, the advice. You have hooked them with the landscape and the people, but now they want to visit. But they might be nervous.
Nervous about what?
Safety, misconceptions, stereotypes. This is the myth-busting section. You need to correct their wrong ideas politely. I want you to use the structure. A common misconception is X, but on the contrary, Y.
A common misconception? That sounds very diplomatic.
It is. It corrects them without making them feel stupid. Give me an example. What do people wrongly think about your country?
People think it is always scorching hot, like a desert. But actually, we have snow in the mountains during winter.
Perfect. Try the sentence.
Okay. A common misconception is that our country is a desert. On the contrary, we have a diverse climate with snowy winters in the north.
Boom. You sound like a geography professor. Let's do another one regarding safety.
People think it is dangerous because of what they see on the news.
Okay, handle that carefully.
A common misconception is that it is dangerous here. But actually, the major cities are very safe for tourists if you use common sense.
If you use common sense. That's a great addition. Now, let's talk about money. Do things have a fixed price?
In supermarkets, yes, but in the markets, no. You have to argue about the price.
Don't say argue. Arguing sounds aggressive. We call it haggling or bargaining.
Haggling, is that seen as rude?
Not if you explain it right. You can say, haggling is part of the culture here. Don't be afraid to negotiate a fair price.
That sounds helpful. Okay. The last piece of advice, where should they go?
Everyone goes to the capital city. It's crowded and expensive. You want to warn them about that. We call those places tourist traps.
Tourist trap. That's a great word for overpriced places with bad food.
Exactly. So where should they go instead?
To the small villages or the coast, places where no tourists go.
We call those hidden gems or getting off the beaten path.
Off the beaten path, that means leaving the main road.
Metaphorically, yes. It means leaving the planned tourist route to find authenticity.
Authenticity, real life.
Yes. So try to combine those. Warn them about the capital and tell them to go to the villages.
Okay, the capital city is famous, but it can be a bit of a tourist trap. To find the true culture, you need to get off the beaten path and discover the hidden gems in the countryside.
That was beautiful. I would buy a plane ticket right now.
Really? I feel like I'm finally using the right words.
You are. You have moved from it's nice and yummy to it's a diverse landscape with a hearty cuisine and hidden gems. That's a massive upgrade.
I feel so much more confident.
All right, let's put it all together. The ultimate test. Give me a summary of the food and advice sections combined.
Okay, deep breath. Here goes. You cannot visit without trying our cuisine. It is a melting pot of flavors, famous for aromatic spices and zesty herbs. You must try the street food scene, specifically the grilled fish. It is truly succulent. Some dishes are an acquired taste, but be brave. Regarding travel, a common misconception is that it's hard to get around, but transport is easy. Just avoid the tourist traps in the city center and go off the beaten path to find the real magic.
That was beautiful. No yummy, no nice, no bad. Precise, descriptive, and inviting.
Thank you, Paul. I'm ready to be a tour guide.
You are welcome. Now get out there and tell the world about your home. Thanks for listening, everyone.